So when coming to ourselves, what were you expecting from your kitchen designer?
I think we just wanted someone that had a little bit of like creative imagination. Because we didn't want to kind of like go in with a preconceived idea of what we could do. We wanted someone who had like a bit more experience to kind of like, test the space they had. But also just kind of, challenge our thinking, see if we were being like a little bit too over the top or whether we weren't like being over the top enough. So I think being able to actually have a kitchen designer that is pretty much brought into your ideas and can come up with things that help you make a decision is amazing.
So before coming to us, how long had you been looking for your kitchen and why did you choose it?
I think we usually tend to like sit on a Saturday evening and be like, oh, we should like have a look at that, and then we get a little bit invested into looking at things. So we had initially basically gone to a few sort of high street suppliers and sat in showrooms for hours on end with sort of like ideas that just didn't quite hit the mark. And we kind of wanted to see if there was actually a company that was more local to us, because we felt it was almost better to go local because then you support local businesses, but also you probably get a little bit more of a higher quality, something that's a little bit more higher end, and just general service that just isn't carbon copy. So that's how we ended up at Lomond.
Good stuff. Thank you very much. So if you can tell us a bit about what you've done to your kitchen and how it has improved your day-to-day life.
Yeah, so obviously we've got like a really big island with a massive hob, and both of us love cooking, so having like a hob where we can sort of stand and be able to have people over and kind of like talking between the rooms, because before we had this, there was a wall here, so it kind of like closed off the space so it didn't feel sort of very homely or like inviting for people. I suppose one of the other things is like I've got an amazing corner cupboard, which is, it's got like the coffee machine and all the usual like pantry items, and it's just been so handy for like actually finding things, because I think you usually find that you buy lots of different stuff, you stay in there for years and you don't know you have them. So now we like know where everything is, which is good, and also it hides the absolute monstrosity. So that's handy. I think, just in general, I think just the connecting like the spaces has been like the biggest thing. So we've had loads of people around, so it kind of feels a little bit better equipped to sort of like host, which is nice. And I think the fact that, so we also had a window that was that side before, and a patio normal door, and just opening up and adding different windows and different types of doors has just completely like complemented the rest of it. So
Brilliant.
really good.
So if we've got customers that are kind of sitting on the fence, what would you say to them about getting a kitchen from home?
I would say do it, because as soon as you go in the door, obviously you can see all of the different types of kitchens that we do. There's a lot of different ranges, but also like the time, especially that we have with Stewart, it was really invested in us and what we wanted to do, but you also weren't pushing about it. And sometimes that can be like quite a big thing where you kind of go for like more high street retailers. So if you kind of want like someone that is happy to just hit the end of the phone or an email and spend hours redesigning the kitchen because you keep changing your mind, then yes, definitely like Lomond is the place to be. And like everything has been really good, fit and finish, anything that we've needed to like looked at, it's all been done and resolved.
Brilliant. Good stuff. Thank you.
This has been really good. Like despite obviously we had a lot of work going on, I think like you were obviously quite respectful of the fact that we had changing timelines and there was like a lot of different work people in and out and trying to keep you updated with that, but you kind of obviously met our needs as much as possible.
Yeah, and just try to kind of piece in so when things were getting done, and we basically keep it all to the timeline so you guys can go crazy with it. That's it.